If you want all the latest news of NBA 2K and also NBA in general, you should follow me on my Twitter account at PackHoopsYT. Not only that, I do giveaways all the time when it comes to VC, games, and also even consoles. So check it out, follow me, and see you there. NBA 2K22 comes out tomorrow. I'm breaking down all the major news today that we have. ¿Qué pasa to the pack? It is Pack here. Before this video starts, be an OG, join the pack and subscribe. Help me get to 300,000 subscribers and leave a like on the video because it helps the channel out. And now let's talk about the news. So first things first, something that we got confirmed is that you can fast travel to any affiliation in next gen. So this was a big problem last year, right? We were all like, bro, I like this idea of a big city, but if I want to go to another affiliation to play, it takes me so long to get there. But now they're going to have a little system you can walk up to and it fast travels you to any affiliation you want. And that is essential for me as a player who, when my park was dead and I had nowhere to play and I didn't want to have to go look myself and walk all the way, or I guess skate all the way to an affiliation. Now it's just going to pop me into somewhere. That is a 1,000,000% W for me. That's a game changer for me, if I'm being honest. Now, the next thing here is the actual footage of the cruise ship of NBA 2K22. Now, this is current gen, and I will be playing current gen as well. I'm going to be starting out next gen, but like the cruise ship, I'll tell you right now, the cruise ship looks so much better and way more interesting than the city does, if I'm keeping it real, right? So, I can't wait to play some park in current gen, but still, I'm going to be focusing more on next gen for the most part. But still, I'm excited that there's a brand new park that we get to play in this year in current gen, which is awesome. Now, here's some matchmaking information. So for next gen, right, this is apparently what's going to happen. They're going to have a building that you can have matchmaking for 3v3, player versus player, 3v3 versus an AI, and I don't know why you would ever want to do that, 3v3, player versus player cage matches, and then 1v1 player versus player. So let me explain a couple things. In the 3v3 player versus player, there's no squads allowed. So this is basically for the noob of 2K. If they don't have any friends to play with, I'm not gonna lie, this was me in 2K19. I'm gonna keep it real. In 2K19, I needed this in my life because I would make videos and there was no one to play with. And I didn't have a squad, and so I could never play a game. And so this is perfect for those people. There's a lot of people that need this. This is a W in my opinion. And they can meet new people to play with and be friends with them. So it's good. Don't hate on that, right? The 3v3 player versus AI is really weird because nobody asked for that. They probably should have just removed this to make it 2v2. I don't know why this is a thing. This is dumb. I'm keeping it real. And then 3v3 player versus player cage matches, which is trampoline. It's cages. No one cares. I mean, there's people that care about cages, but like it's cages, and I'm not going to talk about that. But finally, it's 1v1 matchmaking. Bro, I've needed this. I needed this for the past week. I've been playing 1v1s lately to get better at the game and you know, kind of get in rhythm for the new game. I always do this every year. At the end of a 2K, I play 1v1 for the next week to make sure I'm ready for the new game, right? And a lot of my friends aren't online. A lot of people I play with don't want to play the game anymore. And I was like, there's no one to play 1v1 with. Now they're going to have matchmaking for this. This is a W, and 1v1 is the best way to get better at 2K. 1,000,000% W, not even a question, right? I'm super down for that. Now, I'm gonna read you MVP of the city and what this means, because I don't know what this means either, but okay. So everything you do in the city, and we mean everything, earns you MVP points. NBA and city games, interviews, side quests, and runway walks. Yes, runway walks. Among other things, all bring you one step closer to becoming MVP of the city. The ultimate goal for any 2K baller, MVPs of the city unlock a penthouse apartment, quick access to affiliation courts, and more. No matter if you're a city player, NBA enthusiast, or somewhere in between, you can become an MVP of the city just by playing games the way you like to play. I guess this is like something that you can earn over the year, right? MVP, it's not like Legend where it's like you get level 44 times. I guess this is something that if you play the game enough, you become an MVP, which I guess is cool, sure. Now, a couple little things. You can change the player indicators and color of them in 2K. You can also change the shot meter color and stuff like that. Sure, why not? I'm gonna be making mine turquoise like I always do for all my stuff on my channel, or even like the border, for example, right? But if they don't have it, maybe like orange, maybe like this like pink that I do, not pink, but it's like a dark red or like a light red, whatever. But I don't know. One of those, it's not the biggest deal, but it's something different. It's gonna make the game feel a little bit different, which I'm okay with. Right now, Here's some gameplay of a dribble system in NBA 2K22 in current and next gen. And let me tell you, first of all, I think current and next gen look very similar. For next gen, I'm really happy how fast it looks. That was a big problem with me, is that, like, the dribble system was really slow in next gen. I feel like this is a lot quicker and glitchier, which is something that I really needed this year. And then in current gen, it looks exactly the same. Also, we have the dunk meter as well shown here. It's just like a giant circle, and like you have to load it up to the circle. And even though he didn't green it, he still hit it. So I don't know. So a couple of things here to break down, basically, right? So like the dribble system looks better, at least for next gen. The dunk meter looks interesting, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. And then finally, last thing I didn't even mention about this is that Blacktop is exactly the same as before. And I don't know why nobody mentioned this, but Blacktop is exactly the same as before. And like, why don't they update Blacktop? I don't understand. I mean, I'm not going to use Blacktop this year at all, but it is annoying that like it hasn't been updated, right? But last thing to talk about, and it's terrifying. So 2K Support tweeted this an hour ago. Hey folks, our chat services will be shutting down at 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for several days. During this time, you will not be able to request a chat, but you can still submit a ticket with us here. This is the most terrifying message I've ever read in my life. And the reason being is that why would you shut down your chat services, your customer support, the day before the game's coming out? Why? Is it... do they know this game is not going to be good for the first couple days? This is terrifying. I don't like this message. This message is scary. Now, look at it from a business standpoint, okay? This game is going to come out and it's going to have a lot of bugs, because they always do at the beginning of the year. And they're going to be annoyed, and they don't want people to constantly bother them all day about how trash their game is. They've had enough of that. I think, you know, it's been years of us bullying them, if we're just keeping it real. And, you know, they just worked on a game for a whole year and they're probably exhausted. So I understand it from that point of view. I understand that they're like, yo, we just finished the game. There's going to be problems. We're sorry. But like, bro, it's just, we don't need y'all to yell at us for the next week. So they want a week off, which is whatever. But I will say it's scary that they're sending this message out, because that feels like they know that something's wrong, and that's not cool. Now, that's all the information I have for you about today. Tomorrow is when we get the game. I'll be bringing out all the stuff. Let me know in the comments below if you're excited. And if you like this channel, please give it a sub. And I'll see you guys next time. If you want all the latest news of NBA 2K and also NBA in general, you should follow me on my Twitter account at PackHoopsYT. Not only that, I do giveaways all the time when it comes to VC, games, and also even consoles. So check it out, follow me, and see you there.